Imagine a land of whispering sands, where stories of a forgotten empire lie buried. This is a place where the past and present merge seamlessly, creating a tapestry of history that beckons to be explored. This is the story of the Kushite kingdom, a civilization as powerful and grand as ancient Egypt. The Kushites, often overshadowed by their northern neighbors, carved out a legacy that is both rich and enduring. At the heart of this lost kingdom is Gebel Barkal and the sites of the Napatan region. These sites are not just remnants of a bygone era, they are living testaments to the ingenuity and resilience of the Kushite people. This special place, chosen by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, sits along a curve of the Nile River. The river, a lifeline for many civilizations, provided the Kushites with the resources they needed to thrive. It gives us a fascinating look into a civilization that thrived for over 1,000 years. The ruins along the Nile tell stories of trade, conquest, and cultural exchange that shaped the region. Gebel Barkal, a big sandy rock rising from the desert, is impossible to miss. This natural landmark served as a beacon for travelers and a symbol of the kingdom's enduring strength. This sacred mountain, important to both Egyptians and Kushites, was thought to be the home of the god Amun. The reverence for Amun highlights the deep spiritual connections that influence the region's culture and politics. Around the mountain you'll find old temples, pyramids, and burial grounds. These structures, built with precision and care, reflect the architectural prowess of the Kushites. These leftovers from a glorious past connect us to the rulers, priests, and artists who once lived here. Each artifact and statue tells a story of a society that valued art, religion, and governance. The Napatan region, named after the ancient city of Napata, was the very first capital of the Kushite kingdom. This city was a hub of political and cultural activity, setting the stage for the kingdom's expansion. Here, the Kushites, inspired by their neighbors to the north, created their own unique culture. They adopted and adapted Egyptian customs, blending them with their own traditions to create something entirely new. They mixed Egyptian traditions with their own beliefs. This cultural fusion is evident in their art, which combines Egyptian motifs with Kushite symbols, creating a distinctive style. Their art, buildings, and religious practices show this fascinating mix, making Gebel Barkal and the Napatan region a treasure chest of amazing discoveries. Each structure and relic offers a glimpse into the daily lives and spiritual practices of the Kushites. Our journey will take us into the middle of this ancient kingdom. As we walk through the ruins, we will feel the presence of those who once called this place home. We'll explore the huge temple complexes, look up at the tall pyramids, and go inside the tombs of forgotten kings. Each step will bring us closer to understanding the grandeur and mystery of the Kushite civilization. Along the way, we'll uncover the secrets of this ancient civilization and discover its lasting impact. The legacy of the Kushites continues to influence the region, reminding us of a time when their kingdom was a beacon of culture and power. Gebel Barkal, which means pure mountain, has been a special spiritual place for thousands of years. This mountain, located in the Nubian desert of Sudan, has a rich history that intertwines with the beliefs and traditions of ancient civilizations. Its impressive size, rising suddenly from the flat desert, filled people with awe and reverence. The mountain's unique shape and towering presence made it a natural landmark and a focal point for spiritual activities. The Egyptians, drawn to its unusual shape, believed it was the southern home of the god Amun-Re, the king of all gods. They saw Gebel Barkal as a divine place where the heavens met the earth. They built a temple at the bottom of the mountain for Amun and his wife Mut. This temple became a center for worship and a testament to the mountain's sacred status. Pharaohs added to this temple over time, making it an important place for pilgrims and a symbol of Egyptian power. The temple complex expanded, reflecting the growing significance of Gebel Barkal in the region. Later, the Kushites, who ruled the area, also worshipped Amun, making him part of their own group of gods. They embraced the mountain's sacredness and integrated it into their religious practices. They showed him with the head of a ram, a symbol of life and power in their culture. This depiction highlighted the god's strength and his vital role in their society. The ram-headed Amun became a very important god in the Kushite kingdom, making Gebel Barkal even more sacred. The mountain's significance grew as it became a central part of their religious identity. Even today, the mountain is still considered sacred. Its ancient legacy continues to influence the beliefs and traditions of the local people. Local people respect it deeply, and they say its slopes are home to spirits. The mountain remains a place of mystery and reverence, connecting the past with the present. Not far from the majestic Gebel Barkal lies Kurru, the royal cemetery of the early Kushite kings. This ancient site, steeped in history, served as the final resting place for the rulers of the Kushite kingdom, a civilization that thrived in the region. Here, in the quiet and expansive desert, are the remains of over 70 pyramids. These structures, though weathered by time, stand as a testament to the grandeur and architectural prowess of the Kushite civilization. Their once shiny surfaces, which gleamed under the sun, are now worn down by the relentless forces of wind and sand. The erosion has given them a rugged, timeless beauty. These pyramids, though smaller than the grand structures of Egypt, reflect the Kushites' desire to emulate the grandeur of their northern neighbors. The influence of Egyptian architecture is evident, yet the Kushites added their unique touches. Inside these pyramids, the tombs are adorned with vibrant murals. These paintings, rich in color and detail, depict scenes from the afterlife, offering a glimpse into the spiritual beliefs of the Kushites. The murals provide us with invaluable insights into what the Kushites believed about life after death. They tell stories of gods, the journey of the soul, and the eternal quest for immortality. One of the most remarkable tombs at Kurru belongs to King Paya, a ruler who lived many centuries ago. His reign marked a significant period in Kushite history. Although part of his pyramid has crumbled over time, it still boasts intricate carvings and writings. These inscriptions narrate the story of his reign and his triumphant victory over Egypt, highlighting his significance in Kushite history. The cemetery at Kurru is a treasure trove of information. It teaches us about the burial practices, religious beliefs, and artistic skills of the early Kushite kings. Archaeologists continue to uncover new findings that shed light on this ancient civilization. The pyramids, despite their smaller size compared to the Egyptian ones, are equally impressive. They stand as a testament to the ingenuity and craftsmanship of the Kushite builders. The colorful murals inside these pyramids not only tell us about the Kushites' artistic abilities, but also provide a window into their worldview, their beliefs, and their way of life. Across the Nile River from Gebel Barkal is Nuri, another royal cemetery where later Kushite rulers were buried. The pyramids at Nuri are bigger than those at Kurru, showing how the Kushite kingdom grew in power and wealth. The most impressive tomb at Nuri belongs to King Taharqa, one of the most powerful Kushite pharaohs. His pyramid, the largest in the cemetery, shows how important and influential he was. Even though robbers took things from the inside chambers a long time ago, you can still see pieces of detailed carvings and writings that hint at how glorious this burial complex once was. Nuri was used for many centuries, even after the Kushite capital moved to Meroe further south. These later pyramids show how important the Gebel Barkal region remained as a sacred place for the Kushite people. The kings and queens buried here wanted to be close to the sacred mountain, so they could be near the gods after they died. Section 5. Sanam and Zuma, Unveiling Kushite Society. Gebel Barkal, Kurru and Nuri show us the religious and political life of the Kushite elite, but Sanam and Zuma tell us about the everyday lives of regular people. Sanam, near the Nile River, was once a busy city, an important administrative center. Archaeologists have found the remains of houses, workshops, and public buildings, giving us a look into daily life. Broken pottery, tools, and other objects show what people did and who they traded with. Zuma, further south, is a huge cemetery with thousands of burial mounds. These mounds, of different sizes and shapes, show the social hierarchy of Kushite society. The larger mounds, some with stone structures on top, probably belonged to wealthy people, while the smaller mounds are the resting places of commoners. The huge number of burials at Zuma shows how long people lived in this region and how important it was to remember their ancestors. When ancient Egypt was at its most powerful, it stretched into the lands of Kush, leaving a lasting impact on its culture and society. The Kushites, always clever, adapted and mixed Egyptian practices, from religion to architecture, creating a unique blend that defined their civilization for centuries. The Kingdom of Kush became very powerful, its influence spreading across vast territories. But like many great empires, it faced challenges that led to its decline. Fighting within the kingdom, pressure from outside, and changes in trade routes all played a part in the eventual fall of this once mighty kingdom. Today, people are working hard to preserve the ancient treasures of Sudan. Archaeologists and historians are carefully uncovering and protecting artifacts that tell the story of this rich and diverse history. These treasures give us valuable information about the lives and achievements of the people who once thrived in this region. As we look into the past, we realize there is still so much more to discover. We invite you to join us in exploring and protecting Sudan's ancient heritage. By doing so, we make sure that future generations can appreciate and learn from this remarkable history that continues to shape our world today.